A new patch update is now available for WWE 2K24, listeners patch update taking the game to version 1.16, therefore in this video we're going to run through all of the updates contained in the patch as well as a full roundup of news for WWE 2K. So let's jump straight into this, where we're starting out with the updates regarding patch 1.16, as the latest update is now live, with this update clocking in at around 2.6GB on PlayStation. According to the official patch notes, this update is primarily focused around online fixes, with this seemingly coming as a response to the fixed WWE 2K24 online hashtag, as recent weeks have seen the hashtag continuing to trend on X, with online players sharing numerous clips of matches losing connection, kicking players and replacing opponents with the AI. To run through the fixes, the patch notes include online match stability updates, of which there are a few specific examples, as the patch includes a fix for interacting with physics objects in matches with entrances enabled, such as objects on the announcer table, matches with the blood option enabled, and Irish whips from the ring corner. Outside of these fixes, the only other updates contained in the patch come in regards to MyFaction, with the patch notes listing additional game stability improvements for both quick and ranked play. As far as the official patch notes go, that's all of the updates that were announced for the patch. While it's good to see 2K addressing some of the online problems, overall the patch is pretty disappointing as the updates completely ignore the ongoing problems with other modes like Universe and the Creation Suite. Whether the online fixes have made a difference is also debatable, as judging by the response to the patch, a lot of people are still complaining over the connection problems, which is the main issue that has yet to be addressed. Looking to the future, the main worry going forward is that players will be left with a lot of the current problems once support ends, as once the final DLC drops, it's unlikely that we'll see much in terms of updates, as the larger patches containing bigger fixes tend to drop alongside the DLC, and with just 2 DLC packs left, it won't be long before the focus switches to 2K25. Moving on, and in other news this week, the long-awaited live event for the Seth Rollins 14 Persona card is now live, as players can unlock the Shield version of Rollins that comes with his Shield Trons and the Shield Entrance music. To unlock this version of Rollins, you'll need to complete the Roman vs the Architect event in MyFaction, though to do so, you'll need to have the Roman Reigns WrestleMania 40 card. If you don't have the card currently, you can pick it up in the card market for 65,000 MyFaction points, or if you want to use VC, it's on there for 28,528 VC, which works out at around £8 or $10. If you redeemed the locker codes that were released around SummerSlam, there was 30,000 VC included with those, so if you've not yet used them, you can use them for the Roman card, or if you've not redeemed them, I'll put a list of the locker codes on screen, though I think most of them will have already expired. Once you've got the card, the event sees you compete against a 99 rated version of Seth Rollins in a TLC match, with the match having pinfalls and submissions enabled, and to make things harder, reversal prompts are turned off, as is the Superstar HUD, with Rollins also starting the match with multiple finishes. If you play the match and you find yourself struggling, the best tip that I can give you is to grab a steel chair from ringside and then spam throwing the chair and using a wake up taunt, as you can use this method repeatedly to wear Seth down. One bonus to using this method is that it also gives you a way of gaining quick signatures and finishes without taking any damage. The chair also comes in useful for taunts, as you can complete the taunt objectives while holding the chair, as well as use it to knock Seth off the ladder, as it's best to let him complete 4 of the 5 minigame segments and then throw the chair at him to knock him off. That way when you go to grab the case, you only have one section left to complete.
Hands on the prize and he got it! What a ladder match!
So there's a few tips to help anyone that's struggling with the event. Once you complete it, you will get Seth's Persona card unlocked, which will unlock the character across the entire game, so you can use Seth in Exhibition as well as MyFaction. Finally, the last piece of news comes in regards to a new collaboration, as WWE Games recently announced a partnership with Premier League club Bournemouth. Outside of quotes from both parties about how they're excited to partner up together, there's no real information on what the partnership means, though it appears that it's primarily an advertising deal, as if you caught Bournemouth's match with Newcastle on Sunday, you may have noticed that there were WWE 2K24 banners which were scattered around the Vitality Stadium. As for what it means going the other way, it's unknown if we'll see any Bournemouth sponsored content in-game, though if we do, it's likely that'll be something along the lines of logos in the Creation Suite, or perhaps cosmetic items in MyFaction, but so far nothing has been announced officially. So that's the latest roundup for WWE 2K24 and all the details on patch 1.16. Let me know what you make of it in the comments and stay tuned to the channel for future updates. Until next time though, thank you so much for watching this video, have yourself an awesome day and I'll catch you later.